Hi, this is Luke. This is my 13th flight. In the last video I said it was 13, but it's actually 12 when I checked it. And so this is actually my 13th flight. It's kind of rainy and leaky today. Clouds are pretty high, so I guess we can fly. The wind is looks pretty good. Maybe we'll be taking off runway 15 today. I'm in November 35121 today. It's a Cessna 172S. That's all I've been flying so far. So I'm not really sure what we'll be doing today. Maybe more pattern work, maybe more landings. So excited for that. I like the repetition so that it would help me build more of my skill much quicker. Now I'm thinking of trying to be more accurate with my turns, my patterns, flying the patterns, and try and nail those landings. And so that'll be pretty interesting. So I'm just gonna go do my pre-flight right now, and then we'll just jump straight to flying. See ya. Let's go through this checklist. Return time is 5 p.m. according to the board. Pre-flight is complete. Seat belt secured. Seat sucks. Okay, passenger briefing. Safety belt. Airflow is up here. Fire extinguishers down here. 2 clips. Exits, doors. You can lock that later on. Again, keep talking to a minimum when we're doing essential maneuvers, takeoff and landings. Right? Any questions?
No.
Nope. Alright, avionics master switch off. Master switch on. Beacon on. Nav lights on only at night. Flight controls. Okay, free and correct. Although a little bit crunchy. Okay. Engine start, right, brakes. Set and hold. Let me see if I can do full rudder deflection. Okay, good. Brake set and hold. Make sure the cutoff, throttle a little bit in. Aux fuel pump, yes, we definitely need this. So we go, what, 5 seconds?
Yeah, 3 to 5.
3 to 5. Alright, keys here. Let's do ignition, smaller one, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Clear prop! Do that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Let's get
Shoot.
it. You brought the mixture in, right? You just need to let go of the key.
This thing here?
The left-hand key.
Oh, this thing? Oh, right, okay. No, I let go of it too quick.
Yeah, the key let go was good. It was just the
just
timing
not
of the
fast
mixture.
Yeah. I'm trying to find my space. 1000 power pressure, green, ammeter, charge. Okay, up.
Alright, I'm just going to taxi us up a little bit.
Okay, don't want to blow onto the...
Yeah, well,
Right, you have to control.
I got him. So I'm going to put us over here out of the way.
And you're blowing right at the school, right?
Yeah, it's like faced right at the door. Whoever put it there.
One, 2, 1, are you parking?
I was getting out of your way so you can come in.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Cool. Alright, she's all yours.
Alright, I have the controls. Fix that. Alright, where will we? Flaps up, mixture leaner, 1200. Flight instrument. Set this to 20. We're pointing 140, kind of. Yo. Yeah, got to remember to look at this. Radio from navs. We need to set the practice area.
Yeah, we can put that in there.
What is it? 122.
75.
75. That.
Perfect.
Sure. GPS database is current. Map.
Terrain, system test, okay.
Huh, first time hearing that.
Yeah, it's only a 121.
Only 121? Interesting. 80s clearance. Don't need to, right? Autopilot installed by inoperative.
Harvey and Column, Cessna 192 your Foxtrot. I got a question for you guys.
No, that's right. Okay.
He's calling you to call.
Harvey,
Alright,
go
so
ahead.
should we go run up?
Hey, has anybody flown 22 Sierra today?
Let me check.
Nice. So, at this point, we got wind coming this
no
way.
one has
Yeah.
flown 22 Sierra.
Oh, flying
Okay,
in,
what
bit
about
of
leap
wind.
back?
Well, isn't it this way? No. Away?
No.
Alright, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, he's asking because none of them are tied down.
Say that again?
He's asking because none of them are tied down.
Yeah. I gotta take pictures of this.
Do you want me to notify line?
No, I'll tie it down, but I'll talk to Preston about it.
Thank you.
So now that we are facing away, well, not yet.
Yep. Will be. Yep, so the aileron will actually stay.
Huh?
This will
Right.
change to kind of a quartering. It's kind of right at our side, maybe favoring a little bit
Huh?
to our back. So it'd be kind of a quartering tailwind, so we'd be diving away
away.
from it.
Feels weird. I mean, maybe because I'm sitting very low, that's why. So I have to like look up.
Yeah, we probably should have grabbed you a booster seat.
Yeah.
We got a couple lawn chair cushions. They work pretty well as booster seats.
Guess nobody's behind us. Should we still go there?
It's a little wet. It
Oh,
should be
over the
fine.
grass, okay.
Yeah, we can just, well, what's the engine temperature sitting at? Still kind of cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take the grass. Or to the next taxiway.
Oh, yeah. Kinda like, alright. Oh. Alright.
Nice. And how would you position the ailerons if we're sitting right here?
Like diving away like this?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, so gonna. Alright. Run up, brakes, set and hold, mixture rich. Throttle 800 and then make the change. And we do that. Okay, looks good. Now we go to get ammeter, normal charge, instruments in the green, except for the temperature. Vacuum gauge done. The other panel is clear. Throttle idle. Ooh. About to die, but fire.
Yeah, it'll idle kind of rough when the oil temp's still cold.
Still cold, okay. Alright, make sure. Okay, take off briefing. So we take off runway 15. And what do? Do you stay in the pattern or do you go to the practice area?
Yep, we're gonna fly straight out, and then I'll give you a little turn off to the left over Monroe.
Over
And then
Monroe.
we'll just climb up. We'll see if we can get up to 3,000. We have to do a little cloud dodging.
Okay.
We'll just kind of see how it looks.
So the The radio call will be Harvey traffic 3512 taking off runway 15. What, southbound?
Yeah, you can just say straight out to the south.
Straight out to the south. Okay, cool. Let's go for takeoff.
Cool.
No planes in the air. I have to sit right a bit. No slouching.
Yeah,
for
I was
me.
to say, it really gets you to work on your posture today.
Ooh. Forgetting. Okay. Right, doing the before takeoff, flaps up, make sure rich, trims up takeoff, doors, windows secure, time off 40, landing, recock, strobe lights on, gaining indicator, set this to 15. Fine, engine instruments in the green. Okay, we're good to go.
Nice. Yeah, we hadn't talked a ton about crosswind takeoffs.
Is that crosswind?
A little bit. We get a right crosswind.
Ooh.
What's kind of nice is these ailerons will mostly stay the same, so as we turn on, this will then put your aileron in the wind.
Oh, I see. And then just leave it like this as...
Pretty much you'll leave it like this through the takeoff roll, and then as you'll feel a little bit of pressure in the ailerons. So once you're getting close to rotation speed, you can take it out to something like this.
Okay.
And the idea is you'll kind of take off and be able to just dip that right wing into the wind.
Okay. Alright.
Let's do it.
Harvey traffic 35121, taking off runway 15, southbound departure. Harvey.
Oh, I was checking that, seeing if anybody was around.
Okay.
Looks like we're the only ones.
Go.
Always makes you wonder.
Yeah, why is there no... right?
Yep, when I was a new instructor, that's usually how I gauged it. I was like, well, if nobody else is flying, I'm probably not gonna... I'm not going.
Make this smoother a little. Alright, we take down. Go power set, red rudder. Oh yeah, it's going fully nice. RPM good. SV. Fire. Back a bit. Whoa, too much.
That was great. What we want. Basically, you just kind of dip
Just
that
dip
wing
a little
down.
bit. Okay.
What'll happen is like the backwards of a crosswind landing,
Okay.
for how we touch one wheel down at a time for crosswind landing. Same thing for the takeoff. You would
Got
pick
it.
that wheel up off the ground first.
Got it. Whoa, it's really getting pushed around here.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a little bumpy.
Okay. So we're going all the way up to 2,000, 3,000. Whoa.
Yep, we'll see what the clouds will let us do here.
Whoa. We go straight up.
Actually, would you mind picking up your right wing?
Up. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, let's actually make a turn towards the north. Give me a right-hand turn. We'll go out to the
Right hand turn.
It looks like it's a little clearer out to the north
So
side.
north side. Okay. that's 30 degrees, right? Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Big hole right there.
Yep. Yeah, we'll kind of duck under this cloud, and then after that you can just continue to climb up.
Okay. Over that side?
Yeah, you can kind of edge to the left a little bit by 20 degrees or so.
Whoa. Like riding a roller coaster.
Yep.
Radio in, or
I thought about saying something since we're over the top of them, but there's nobody around.
okay.
I don't see anybody anywhere.
So we're going past 2100.
Yep, exactly. You can kind of see that little bit of a clearing over there on the sluice. We'll basically just stay over in that little box the whole time.
Do we go all the way to 3?
Yep. Go all the way to 3, maybe even 35, something like that. Just depends how much time you want in your emergency.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. Can you feel the wind shoving us to the right?
I actually don't. I feel it's much smoother though, but I don't feel it shoving to the right.
But
oh, okay, now I get it. When I look kind of like that.
Yeah, if you look out your window, you can kind of see us sliding sideways.
Yeah.
So this is what this little wind diamond. The gold bar is showing where we're pointed. The little wind diamond here is showing where we're actually going.
Oh, interesting. Didn't know that.
So it's about a 15 degrees roughly that we're. Yep, and you can turn me out more to the north.
Okay.
Just because Payne's airspace is over there.
Oh, I need to look at that. Somewhere around here. Kind of.
Yeah, it's great. You get settled off at 3,000. Then we can run your cruise checklist and do a little clearing turns, and then we'll go into them.
Okay.
Oh, and switches to the practice area as well.
So should we report it? Where is this? What do you call it? Lake Stevens practice area.
Yeah, Lake Stevens practice area. We're over the highway 2 trestle at 3,000 feet maneuvering.
Lake Stevens traffic 35121. We are at 3,000 feet over the highway doing maneuvers. Lake Stevens traffic. Okay. I think we are good. A little bit lower than 3. Okay. Cruise checklist. Power set. Alright. Mixture lean. License is required.
Nice. Yeah, just keep them all on.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. So a better order of operation. I just spewed a bunch of stuff for you to do out of my mouth. Better operation would be to do all the airplane stuff, and then the last thing you do is communicate. The old aviate, navigate, communicate. Just to bring it up.
Okay. So we have to turn or something.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a little left turn here. We'll kind of stay away from the clouds.
Go out there somewhere.
Yeah, right here is good actually.
That's good. Okay.
Cool. Alright. I'll bar your throttle.
Okay, good.
Alright, oh no. Fortunately our engine has just failed.
Uh-oh. So I have to try and hold it up.
Yep.
But then now you have to trim it, right?
Exactly, yeah. Roll that trim in, set that pitch attitude, maybe just a little bit lower. All right, there's our A for airspeed. There's 68.
68, yeah.
Nice. Now where are you going to put it down at?
Oh, somewhere there, I guess.
I love it. All right, turn towards it.
Right, turn to it.
Yep, you'll have to let the nose down a little bit when you...
Oh, I see, to maintain 60. There we go.
Exactly, yeah.
Trimming it off. Turning.
Yep. And today adds a very interesting factor of a 20-knot headwind.
Oh, okay, so then...
Right?
Take even longer to get... Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And you'll see it once we get rolling.
Yeah.
We'll see our ground speed there.
Okay, so somewhere around there, I guess.
Yep. So we'll basically try to shoot for that. We'll see if it works out. If not, we do have options below us. Obviously, those are some of the best spots. We do have some backup spots down below. We even had these if we had to land sideways or something.
So in this case, I mean, visually, would you go towards the darker patch again, or somewhere closer here, the bright green ones?
Yeah, you see the one, there's a little baby river that runs through,
Uh-huh.
and there's 2 light green fields on either side of it.
Okay, yeah.
Those are my personal favorite.
Oh, okay.
They're actually super manicured. They look like darn golf fairways.
Over there, right? Straight here.
Yep, just you get the trestle, and then you have a little river,
Yeah.
and then on either side of the river there's 2 fields.
Oh, yeah, the yellowish kind of...
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, they're fantastic fields.
So I'm not 68, I'm like 70... What's the...
Yeah, that's actually good. So if you're fighting a headwind, it's actually better to be a little bit faster your glide speed. If the inverse is true, obviously if you have tailwind.
Can you push it around now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are going down.
Yep, we're coming down. All right, so we've figured out where we're going to go. Now we got to run our cockpit checks.
So both fuel in, make sure it's oops.
Yep.
And then so this is, well, I'm going to try and do this, right? And go across to fuel pump on. Both.
Beautiful.
Go.
Very cool. You can turn our fuel pump off.
Okay.
You can just point at it.
Whoa.
Nice.
You gotta
All
go
right.
remember to fly the plane or something. Okay.
Exactly. And then it would be, you go into your declare, we'd squawk 7700, we go mayday, mayday, mayday.
Right. And then to do that, you just switch this. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, that was a stall.
Yeah, you just literally just punch it in, 7700. Goes to it. Nice. But yeah, this is a weird spot to be in since we have so much headwind. We have 25 knots on the nose.
Yeah.
That I'm not sure if we'd be able to make it there, really. It'd be very close. We'd basically have to keep our flaps up and then just kind of hope that we made it.
Even there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
We can take it down, so we can take it down to about 500 feet AGL.
So we're gonna point at it, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
you
already.
can point at it. And so I would be just pointing at it, trying to maintain good airspeed, my maximum best rate of glide I could.
Yep.
And if that moment where I'm like, I 100% made it, then I would add flaps.
Oh yeah, you're right. We were coming.
Yeah, about 500. Here comes 500 AGL. All right, you can go around.
All right, go around.
500.
Okay, all that.
Yeah,
all
you gotta
that
take
trim.
all that trim. Yep.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah, wind throws a pretty, no wind, it's pretty easy to set these up.
Okay.
No wind, or a lot of wind, it really kind of, where you think you can glide to, ends up being unreachable. Or it's the vice versa, you can use the wind to your advantage, go, hey, I know I have a tailwind, I probably can make that spot over there. Nice, so what I'd like to do is we'll use this spot, because these are my favorite fields.
Okay.
So if you will, we'll just kind of climb up in a circle right here.
Left turn.
Yep.
Did we we do 30 or 20?
Keep it like 20 or 15, just so we get as much altitude.
Okay.
And you can go VY as well.
It's 75, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Do some more. Oh, I can even go higher. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's almost 15 degrees. Oh. Just keep going on a circle.
Yeah, that's something like that works just fine.
Even pitch higher.
Basically, I'm just gonna climb us up. We're gonna have to do some ground reference too. We might as well. We're gonna have to throw that into this because it's gonna be super fun to do some ground reference. We don't normally get to fly with 25 knots of winds aloft.
Oh, nose down again. So sensitive.
Yeah, the banking messes with it as well. So
Yeah.
the more you shallow out, the more you can pick the nose up. The steeper the bank, the lower you have to go with your nose.
You're right. This thing is lagging behind.
Yep. Yep.
Does this lag as well, or this is more accurate?
Oh, slightly more. Yeah, what I forgot to do is turn on the cloud ahoy.
Oh. Whoa.
Cool.
Coming out to 3,000. Straighten up.
Great. Cool. So I'm gonna demo one,
Okay.
just so you can kind of get an idea of what we're looking for expectation-wise.
Okay. You have to control.
My controls. All right, we'll say. Oh no, we've lost our engine. Pitch. Setting the pitch there, rolling the trim in just to hold it at cruise. Not that much. Full nose down. All right, there's my trim. And so best place to land, I've got over there and I've got over there, but I like this one better, so I'm going to turn to my best place to land. Yeah, definitely can feel that wind, so we're just going to
Oh yeah.
keep our nose down a little bit, just kind of turn in towards it.
You basically just.
Yeah,
Like this.
turning on a point, which is wild. Okay, so we've turned towards it. Fuel on both, fuel shut off in, mixture rich, play with my throttle, fuel pump would come on. Mags would go to both. If my propeller would stop, I'd try to crank and start it, but she's windmilling, so we'll just leave it on both. And at that point, I could run my checklist, so my actual physical checklist. You can run my, this one here for me.
This one, right? Airspeed 68, roughly.
Yep.
Alt air if install on.
Don't have it.
Fuel selector both.
On both.
Fuel shut off full in.
Shut off is full in.
Mixture rich.
Mixture's rich.
Throttle check.
Throttle check.
Aux fuel pump on. Click. Ignition both. Start. Switch if prop stopped. Oh, so you actually turn it on if the prop stopped.
Yep, you try to crank it if the prop had stopped. Cool. All right, well, nothing I can do there, so I'm going to declare the emergency. So 7,700. We could, if we're just out here, we could do 121.5. I could hold this in.
Oh, it automatically comes with.
Yep. So I could go Mayday, 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 35121. We're 2 miles east of Everett. We're going to put it down in a field next to Highway 2. Change back to the practice area frequency. Then I would run my securing checklist.
No restart securing engine.
Yep.
So an airspeed, no flap 70. Negative airspeed. You shut off valve, pull out. Click.
Yep.
I'll pull all the way, right? Mixture idle cutoff. Ignition switch off. Belt secure, flaps as required, and in case just no flaps.
Exactly. So we would hold on flaps and master until we needed it.
Okay.
And so
That's
right at
switch
the
off.
end,
Yeah.
we throw our flaps in, we kick our master off, pop our doors open.
Right at the end, okay. So unlatch doors, touchdown slightly tail low, brakes apply heavily.
Exactly.
Maximum brakes.
So Yep, and here we are. We're basically coming up on, we're at 1,400 feet. I'm going to try to set us up for a traffic pattern here. I'm going to put it on your side so you can kind of see it a little better.
Okay. Oh yeah, it is really nice and flat.
Yeah, it's an awesome field. And so that's one of the big things about just turning and flying directly towards it. Because if we'd have meandered at all,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have made it. Or we'd have had been coming straight in or something. And so now I'm in... Oh, you know what? I goofed it up.
What?
Yep. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I got an idea.
Well, you said you're gonna go downwind from the landing, right?
Yep. Yep. What I did is I set us up to land tailwind.
Oh, I see. You should
Yeah.
could be the other way.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, you've got no choice.
Yeah. So really here, what I would do is I would set up kind of for a downwind.
Uh-huh.
And you see how fast we're moving against the ground. So then I would go flaps to 10 and try to just hook it in, land, facing into the wind.
Oh, I see.
Yep. I get so used to, I'm always used to doing these in the summertime where the winds are coming
Yeah.
from the north. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to set it up like I always do.
So then you have to be aware where the wind is coming from too. So that's the other thing don't even have time to like remember where the wind's coming from.
Yeah. It's usually, I mean, if you remember where they were when you took off,
Yeah.
you know, winds were coming out of the south when we took off, that typically are not really going to change on you.
Got it.
Just for the fun of it here, we're going to do a little ground reference since we're already at 1,000.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull this power package trimmed off here. See if I can get you lined up over here.
For that road. So you're gonna do like a...
Yeah, get you set up for the flagpole.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. Oh, I forgot that we did this.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to give it to you.
Right, under control.
Your controls.
Okay, so we're gonna circle around the... So where was it again? Just before behind the post, right?
Yeah, so in this part, you're going to be a little bit in front of the wing. So
Yeah.
basically, go ahead and start turning. You're going to keep it kind of in front of the wing slightly. And that way, we're crabbing into the wind.
Okay, there we go.
So you're using that bank angle so you don't get pushed away from the flag. You see how it feels like we're drifting around the backside of this thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
Yep. And then so right about here, we would start to kind of slowly just pull some of that bank out.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Oh. Trying to keep it in the same spot, right?
Yep. So right about here, you basically need to go wings level. Because we're going directly into the headwind. So if we keep turning, we're going to blow right over the top of it. So let it go behind your wing.
Oh, interesting.
So we're just getting actively blown towards it.
Yeah. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, now I'm compressing the circle.
Yep. We basically turned too much.
Yeah.
And so what happened was the wind caught our wing and just blew us over the top of it.
Okay, this is...
Now we're picking up the tailwind. So we get slingshotted around the back part of this.
Now I need to turn more, right?
Yep.
Okay, that is very strange. Oop. A bit too high.
Yep. So now you got to just keep the bank angle in there. So what happens with these is this front portion happens really fast. And then the back portion should take almost forever.
There we go. Okay, we're back up in front.
Yep. So now, here you actually got to start shallowing out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yep. And then right about here, you need to basically go wings level and roll it wings level.
Then keep it at the back.
I wouldn't put anything in.
No.
Yep, there you go. And then just roll in a little bit and keep that flag well behind you. Just like it was well in front of us earlier. And now you're just going to use the wind to pull you around this side. So just keep shallowing out. It sounds counterintuitive. But the airplane's going to do this around the back end of it.
Oh, I get what you mean now.
Yep, it's super weird. And then so here, now you got to roll it in.
Yeah, now I'm losing it. Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, really roll it in. This is where they talk about the shallow part, steep part. There you go.
There we go. Back over here.
Right. Right. It could have been a little shallower through there. That way we wouldn't have gotten. Now we're going to be a little close to it, but you could just keep it shallower, and the wind will do the job for you.
Trying to mentally feel. Feels like I'm going straight. Not.
Yeah, we're pretty heavily sliding. These are gonna look wild on the map.
It's gonna look so. Like I'm getting pushed out like this.
Yep.
And I'm way above.
Yeah, we went up pretty high.
I think I was pulling back on it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and descend us down to 1,000. Yeah. Do you mind if I demo one?
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah, you have the control. Well, trying to get you down to 1,000. Okay.
Yep, I got the controls. I'm just gonna come out a little further and
Okay.
get us set up for one.
So now we are in the headwind, right?
Yep. Alright, now we can turn in. Man, this thing needs some rudder. You really gotta push the rudder around. Trying to just find my distance here. I'm gonna use this little edge where the land kind of points out into the slough there. I'm gonna kind of use that as a reference marker. And we're just on the outside of that. That'll be my starting spot.
Okay.
Starting in, we got about 23 knots on the tail. I'm just gonna roll it in. And I'm gonna bank through here, keeping that. Basically, the more I see it try to slide me away, the more I'm gonna roll in.
We're gonna roll in.
Especially here, we're crosswind, so even though I'm turned, I'm actually being pushed this way.
Yeah, going
so
like
that
this, right?
that gives me that rounded part of the circle. Then, as you can see, I'm just ever so slowly letting the flag come to my wing.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. As I'm entering that headwind, I'm gonna have to reduce more and more bank.
Oh, I see.
Letting that flag come in nice and slowly. To the point where I'm nearly wings level.
Yeah.
And then I'm letting it come behind me, because I'm just keeping it. It's more of a visual thing. It's really, I'm doing it all with my bank, but it's a visual sense of, hey, of where I need to put the airplane at. So now I'm going to let it come well behind me, because the moment I get in this crosswind, I'm just going to be shoved.
Yeah, you're gonna be shoved back. So that builds the back part of the circle.
Yep. So right about here, I'm coming into that crosswind. I've just got to let it take me. I'm going to roll some bank in, and the wind's going to slingshot me back to the beginning. You can see where I started at, right over here.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm aiming for with the airplane. All right, I'm going to let you take it back.
Okay.
Your controls?
Yeah.
I lost a little bit of altitude because I was fixated. So, yeah.
Okay.
Roll in that bank.
Bang with the rudder.
Yep, and once it gets away from you, you start sliding away from the point. It's really hard to catch it back up. Really roll in that bank. I think I was at about 30 degrees the whole time.
Oh, a little bit too far out the front now.
There you go. Just start shallowing it out. Shallowing it out. Nice and slowly. Letting the flagpole come to you.
Turn a little bit.
Yep, just a little bit of turn. Keep kind of shallowing it out here. That one.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just a little late on that first bank, and then a little early on the rollout here.
Okay, let it go all the way back. There we can.
Right, and you're just keeping it nice and shallow. Keep it shallow, keep it shallow, keep it shallow.
Oh, I see, I get what you mean. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
Because we hadn't come into the crosswind just yet. There it is. So now we're coming into the crosswind. And we're going to use that. Basically, as soon as we turn here, the wind's going to catch us, and it's just going to throw us that way.
Yep, I see the corner now.
They use a lot of ground references as well, so I'm like, I want to be here, I want to be over there, I want to be over there. I can kind of draw that out.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Nice. And just keep the bank in.
Right, so we don't climb too high.
Yep. There you go. Keep the bank in.
Oh, now we're getting pushed, so we need
Yep.
to put, yeah.
Keep it in all the way to 30.
Need to visually remember what 30 looks like.
Yep. Now here, just slowly start letting it come out. We're no longer in the full effect of the crosswind. Now we're kind of slowly introducing headwind component.
Yeah.
And just keep letting it come out, keep letting it come out, keep letting the bank out. Yeah, you just hold the bank in a little bit too long, and so then we have this weird straight and level part that we have to deal with.
Yeah. Next one is really shallow, right?
Yep. We're technically, you know, in theory, we should be banking at all times. So we can call this a 1 degree bank.
I know, we are banking.
Yeah. Yeah, here you go. Now you can let it kind of come in a little bit.
I'm also trying to aim for that reference point that you mentioned.
Yep. Yep, so really roll the bank in now. Because we're entering, we left the crosswind, we're into the downwind.
I'm a bit too late.
Oh, nice. Alright, so now here we go, roll that bank in. Roll it in, roll it, because we're anticipating now the wind's going to blow us.
Yeah.
Roll it in, that's going to keep us from getting blown away. Now we're deep into the crosswind.
Yeah.
We're using that bank.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yep, and then right here, start taking it out. Now we're no longer in the we're pointed, we got some headwind component now. So we got to take out that bank, because the wind's not shoving us sideways hard. So keep rolling it out, keep rolling it out.
Oh. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, so basically, like with these, you're trying to deal with the crosswind portion's what's the hardest part.
Yeah.
Headwind downwind's not too hard. It's the fact that when you lift that wing, it's either going to throw you into the point or it's going to throw you away from the point.
We keep going?
Sure.
So what I'm trying to imagine is the regardless of where the plane is pointing, that dot that needs to move in this nice perfect circle. And your plane orientation can be like this or this, doesn't really matter. But like drifting, right?
Exactly. That's the whole point of these, is to realize how no matter which way the airplane's pointing, how the wind's going to screw with you. And so imagine we're on downwind right now. And so the reason why we make our downwind to base turn 30 degrees is because it's just going to throw us away from the runway. So we roll it at 30 degrees and we hold that to the point that now imagine we're on base, right? So now we can kind of let it come out a little bit, and then you just slowly start letting the bank come out. Just keep letting the bank come out.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of have to anticipate. You like anticipate the crosswind, and you anticipate the headwind. You're just trying to be a step ahead of the airplane. Beautiful. That looks great. Yeah. See how we didn't?
Yeah.
We just kind of slid.
Yeah, we don't have to. Yeah.
We were like tight, and then we just slid to the outside.
Yeah. I think you have to trust the process.
Yep. Yeah, these don't really make sense until you go do them in some wind.
Yeah. And then different wind, it changes the whole thing too.
Yep. Nice. Now just kind of start increasing that bank just a little bit. There you go. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, that was fun. Alright, climb us back up to 3,000.
3,000. You always use full power for a climb?
Yep.
Wow. Pitching for 75.
It takes a little bit of time for that airspeed to come off.
Go. Whoa, a bit too high. That.
Oh. Nice. Good to give me a turn towards the right here.
Then to the right. Okay. Climbing turn.
Yep. Just keep the climb coming. I feel a little more right rudder in there.
To 2,000.
Oh, let's take it up to 3.
3. Okay. Keep going.
No, this is great. You can point us this way.
Sorry. There we go. No, that is so sensitive.
Very cool. Cool. I'm just going to do another, there's a little bit of wispies right there. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep this path here.
Okay. Looks so cool, the clouds.
Yeah. Nice, so you can go just a little off to the right here. Just for cloud avoidance.
Okay, oh, 3,000.
Nice. That's great. Alright, so I'm going to pull your engine, and I'll have you run those ABCs again.
Okay.
Alright. Oh no, lost our engine.
Oh no, last engine, gonna hold. Trim. A bit more. Not going straight up, a bit more. Okay. I would say straight ahead. Oh.
Alright, straight ahead. What about underneath us?
Oh, underneath is great. Actually, your favorite place, right down there.
How about that? Cool. Well, let's just try to, while avoiding clouds, we'll just try to stay on top of it. Easier said than done with the wind.
Yeah. Okay, so do we do this, right?
Yep.
So this is on both. This shut-off is in. Rich, like throttle. Go across to this side. Fuel pump on. Make the both. All right. So if we're gonna go back there.
Yep. Yeah. So the wind's coming from that way, so we'll use that to advantage. So we'll just kind of circle right here. So that way, whenever we want, we can just break off into a downwind.
Okay. So we keep level, right? And then you just bank, right?
Yep.
Low, maybe like 20 degrees, kind of?
Yeah, 15, 20 degrees, somewhere in there. It's just nice, gentle bank. Nice, and now you can run those checklist items.
Okay, so engine failure in flight, airspeed 68. Yep. Altair installed. Fuel selectors on both. Fuel shut-off is full in, mixture is rich. Throttle check. Oh, I'm not banking all of a sudden. Okay. Throttle check. Alt fuel pump on. Magnetos. Right? Okay. Do we do the securing engine?
Yeah, so times what I'll do is I'll do that, and then I'll worry about like the whole Mayday call and kind of setting us up, and then.
So we do that first. Okay. So airspeed 70, 70, right? Fuel shut-off valve pull out. No, we don't want to do that now. Make sure idle cut off. Ignition switch off. Belt secured. Flaps as required. No flaps right now. Off. Doors. Touchdown. Okay, and then we do 7700. We hold this down, right? 1.5. Mayday. We will be landing this white green area.
Yep.
Southeast of Everett, yes, and south side of Highway 2.
Cool. So usually I call 500 feet above my 500 feet above like my traffic pattern altitude. You want to pretty much call off everything, and I'm just focusing on flying.
Okay.
That's my kind of cutoff. But now we've got to get into some sort of a downwind.
So downwind is
Could be that
this
way.
way, right? So we need to.
Yep.
We need to turn this way.
Yeah.
Right.
So it'll pretty much. This is gonna be weird, but yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We're basically gonna be a right-hand descending 270. You basically call this a beam point in the downwind.
Yep. Oh,
And since it's tight, you'll just continue the turn.
yeah. So, whoa. So
There you go.
strange.
Yep. Keep that turn coming. Got that wind pushing us. See if this works out or not. Keep it coming.
Whoa. Okay, I pulled it up too. Here we go. See the landing spot. I'm gonna land on the right side. Well, left side, I think.
There you go.
Straighten out. Oh, everything is super unresponsive.
Yeah, you're nice and slow.
Coming
Yeah,
up.
it'd be pretty tight. We might make it. Yeah, we'd probably make it, not hit the interstate or whatever.
Yeah.
500.
All right, let's go
500.
around.
Go around. Whoa.
Yeah, the only thing we could have done better there is kind of left the checklist world and that world and focused on setting up a pattern.
Focus on setting up pattern. Okay.
'Cause we got left in a pretty strange spot to where our only choice was a really tight 270, and hopefully that made us.
You really want to do like a more go out and come in, like take a long,
Yeah.
shallow descent.
Nice. All right, pitch us for VY.
BY. Best rate of climb.
Yep. You can just climb us up to about 1,500 feet. We're going to kind of work our way back to Harvey.
Okay.
This is going to take us a little bit because of the wind.
Oh yeah. Not VY. I need to hold it up. Oh, let's switch that back. Okay, 1,500.
Alright, so if you're here, how would we get back to Harvey?
There's Harvey. I would go straight on the right side of the line of trees on the river. Coming on the 45. Join the pattern. Oh, wait, hang on, that's 33.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, geez. If it's 1.5. Hang on a second. Yeah. Not set up altitude wise. The 1.5 is on.
Yep. So we're basically in a downwind right now for a 3-3. So we need to be facing the other way. So the 45 would be somewhere kind of shooting out towards Seattle.
Oh yeah. So I need to turn here, but yeah. So I see the school.
Yep.
So I can bang this way and then go straight into base.
You could go straight into base, but that'd be kind of hard. And it's not really recommended.
Not recommended. So basically I got to fly past, come in and
so we're going to go way out there and enter a 45 for 1.5.
Okay, hang on, let me... Oh, I see, got it. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. I'm not thinking straight.
Yeah, because we're in the downwind basically for the wrong runway currently. And so we need to be faced that way. So 3-3's 45 is that way, 1.5's 45 is that way.
Yeah, so it's basically pointing this way, right? Yeah, okay, so I need to go there and turn and come down.
Exactly, so you can... Oh, there's an aeroplane.
Oh.
I wonder. Probably should get on Harvey. That's one of them darn Rainier airplanes.
Okay. I'm not...
Yep, you could say to Harvey traffic we're about 2 miles to the west. And we're going to go out and enter a 2-mile 45 for 1.5.
Harvey traffic 35121, we're 2 miles west of runway 15. We're trying to enter the 45.
Trying.
I know, what am I trying?
We'll try to. Wish us luck.
Oh, okay, I think we need to turn here now.
No, we want to keep going. You could turn, it's going to make it really hard for you though. So the whole purpose of like the 45 and setting all this stuff up is to make it easier on you. So the further you go out,
it's better.
The more time we got. Because we also have to deal with that darn wind too. They're going to climb us up to about 1,500.
Am I not?
I don't know, 35121 needs a little extra power to hold altitude.
Okay, we're back.
Nice. You see the dirt pits over there?
Yep.
That makes a pretty decent 45 entry.
Okay, so you want to...
Yeah, so you could just do kind of a nice shallow turn. We know the wind's going to shove us over the spot.
Oh.
So just like it turns around a point.
Yep.
You get a... Turns around a point over the excavator there. Or maybe the... I don't know, the white dome building or something. And so this will set us up on like about 1.5 miles, 45 for 1.5.
Oh, I see. Now we're getting pushed back.
Yep. That's where that shallow part comes in. Because we're basically crosswind right now.
Yeah.
You can see our...
getting blown.
Right? You can see how we're leaving the crosswind and the ground speed's starting to pick up. Yeah, nice. Now you can descend to 1,000 and say you're on a 45 for 1.5.
Okay. Oh. 1,000. you get to 1,000 feet. You are radio in now.
Sure. Well, you can just say we're turning downwind.
Harvey traffic, we are entering the 45 for runway 15. Harvey.
Harvey traffic 35121, turning right down 115 Harvey.
Wrong call.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, there's your 1,000, add your power, level off. Gonna have it fast. Doing 130 knots.
Oh
Alright, there's our beam spot.
no. Okay, down to 50.
Yep, 1500. Flap to 10. Come down and then you turn. 30
Wow,
degrees.
That's very fast. Harvey traffic 35121, entering base, runway 15.
Nice. And keep that 30 degrees in all the way until we're established on base.
Okay.
Just sliding out like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Pretty neat. You go a little fast for flaps 20.
Oh, little fast. Oh, yeah, I should.
Yep. We just busted the limitation on the airplane.
Oh.
Alright. Power to idle, turn final, full flaps.
Harvey traffic, this is 35121, turning
500.
final, runway 15. Oh, okay. Correct the plane. That was wild.
Yep, it's, there you go. Our mic cable.
I am fast.
Yep, just a bit fast. Better a bit fast and a bit slow here on a windy day.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, let's do it. Let's go around. Alright, flaps 20 immediately. Establishing that positive rate, letting the airspeed build up.
Yeah, airspeed.
Nice. Positive rate, flaps to 10.
Do it again.
Do it again. I mean, we were going to come in on a landing just fine, but it's more fun to practice the pattern.
That's right. Well, I mean, just getting pushed around like crazy.
Nice. Alright, above VY, go flaps up. Just be a little quicker getting the flaps up there.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
It's alright.
Totally forgot.
Yeah, pitching for VY.
Gotta remember the pitch is pretty high. It's hard to see.
Yeah, I think that's part of it is that since you're sitting lower, your sight picture, it looks like
Yeah.
you're pitched correctly.
Yeah, I'm turning at 700, right?
Yep.
Harvey traffic 35121, turning crosswind 15. Harvey. I think we went by too much.
Yep, a little too much.
And I need to
Yep, power and turn.
level off. And turn. Harvey traffic 35121, turning downwind runway 15 Harvey. Everything's happening so fast this time around.
Yep. Go ahead and straighten up.
Oh no. Bit off. Alright. Ooh, whee! 1500.
Okay, there we go.
Alright,
There you go, let that airspeed come off. Pitching for about 85. Alright, we're gonna roll onto.
Harvey traffic 35121, turning base, running 15 Harvey. Oh. Very fast. I'm not keeping the nose up. Okay. 20. Oh, yeah, that's 20.
Yep, flaps 20 below 85. You can feel the crab,
Yeah.
so put in a little bit of a crab. Well, anticipating the turn to final.
Oh.
500.
Harvey traffic 35121, turning final runway 15 Harvey. Oh, that weird push.
Yeah.
Like. Okay, come on, pitch. Bit too high.
Yeah, you can take the power out, or 5 knots fast. You can just kind of trade a little altitude for airspeed.
Oh.
Rudder that. Right rudder. Hey, there you go. Keep flying. All right, with this much headwind, we could still just take back off.
Yeah. All right. We are alive. Whew. Okay, it was rough. Everything is happening so much faster. Is it the wind? Or
It's the wind, yeah.
The wind? Okay. Interesting. Because calm days, like, okay, I got this, but
Yeah, you got all the time in the world.
yeah.
Yeah, windy days end up making things happen. Everything just happens faster.
Yeah. And then the whole plane is like moving around and
Right. We'll dive away from
dive
the
away.
wind. Yep. So, granted, I teach to kind of turn early and come in on a high final. Because what I don't want to do is get stuck low, having to just power my way in.
Yeah.
I'd rather be at a spot where I'm kind of high and fast, and I can just bring the power to idle and coast
and
it
then
in.
it coasted in.
Yep.
Harvey traffic 3512 clear of runway 15 Harvey. Alright. Dim set for takeoff. Flaps up. All the lights off except. Yeah, taxi light is required. There we go.
Very cool.
And keep it. Yeah, my side picture is all very different because of the position.
Yeah.
I need to do this in order to get back to my normal.
Yeah, you have to purposely be looking up over the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the seat cushion thing. We actually have those.
Okay. Next time we fly this plane, I'll grab one.
Yeah. But it's also really good because it means the fundamentals we hammered into at the beginning have stuck. They're like, I'm bringing it to here. Why isn't it doing what I wanted it to do? And you're cross-checking, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, you're setting it and you're going, well, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much right down the runway now.
So interesting.
Yep.
I actually like this part, driving the plane on the ground.
Fair. Yeah, I really like days like this. This is some of my favorites, especially right around if it's appropriate for the stage of flight that you're in.
Yeah.
I mean, you just landed in. I don't know. We're probably 15, gusting 19 or something.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. Not bad for what do you get? 10 hours, 12 hours, or something like that.
Exactly.
Not bad. I didn't even have to get on the controls at all.
That's true. You don't learn anything if everything is calm, right?
True. Yep. Yeah, that's why I kind of threw you into it, and I was like, yeah, you can handle it.
Good. It's fun.
Yep, I actually really like flying on days like this. Especially once you get more comfortable, it really begins to kind of stretch your abilities.
Because you're doing more, you're thinking more, you're doing more, you're flying the plane more. Versus calm days, it's just like, all right, you trim the whole plane out and it's flying on its own.
Yeah. Yep. They're great for, day one.
Yeah.
It's fantastic for that. But, what happens is people, you can leave on what was a pretty day and come back and it'd be horrible weather, and now you've got the winds come out of nowhere, and
you lied.
Yeah, right. The forecast lied.
Exactly.
And now you got your friends and family on board.
Yeah.
And now you're like, oh crap, and they're getting tossed around, so they're nervous, and
yeah.
so being able to kind of be comfortable in that environment's pretty huge.
Okay, so I'm gonna park on the outside. I'm gonna deal with that.
Cool.
Hangar. Behind 73 Quebec.
Yeah.
And the rain's just coming in. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's the key for you.
Yeah. Take it.
Okay, I'll start the switch off. That's it. So that was fun. For those of you who didn't watch the video or sped through it, Wade took me up. We were dodging clouds because there was some kind of low clouds, but we managed to find a hole up and went up to about 3,000 feet. And we did some ground reference maneuvers, so trying to do circles around the reference point, which was the flagpole near Everett. It was pretty fun because it was a very windy day. I think we had winds up to like 16, 17 knots, and that was it was a great time to learn how to do ground reference maneuvers and deal with the wind, because your orientation on the plane as it's getting blown by the wind is different depending on where you are. And so that was something interesting to learn. Oh, we also did some emergency procedures. So Wade walked me through the procedures for when an engine dies in flight. What do you do, right? So you first, trim the plane and make sure that you're flying the plane. Second, what he called ABCs, right? The B is to find out where is your closest landing spot once you have your plane all trimmed out for glide. And then C is to go through the checklist, which is to look at all the fuel selectors and the fuel pumps and all that kind of stuff. So there's a set list of procedures that you got to follow. Pretty fun. Again, flying the wind is really challenging. I don't think I've flown in that much wind before. Wade was saying that it's very rare to have this around the area, and it's a good time actually to go out and fly, because then you're actually learning how to fly the plane when the wind blows. I mean, if everything's calm, then you don't learn that much, right? And so anyway, it was pretty fun. Glad we got to do it. Next flight is next week. I think we're doing P4 next week. And now he got me doing weight and balance for the plane as well. So I need to calculate weight and balance for our Cessna plane every time we go and fly. So really interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.